Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 best starter characters for anybody who plays Anime Switch. These are characters that are just easy to work with, easy to level, and have easy evolutions. And they're very, very good. So let's just talk about it. I'm going to be using the Trello, the official Trello, that has not been updated yet, but has a lot of the characters I'm going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about a few characters that are not going to be here, but actually, I think they're more like honorable mentions. But let's go ahead and dip into it. First things first, I do want to talk about their tier lists here. These are not bad tier lists. I do say that they are a little, what do you call it? They are not wrong about these tier lists, honestly, except for like some of the characters I can't agree with, such as I don't even know why Hisoka's up here because Hisoka only has two moves, and that is like so bad. Hisoka is so bad for having two moves. But that's going to get fixed pretty soon, I hope, because they've been talking about that. Hopefully they do fix that. But let's go ahead and dip into the characters that I would recommend. First character, definitely under the epic tier, would be Ichigo. Ichigo is an amazing unit, and he's also the first starter unit that you get. You can get him through summoning, or you can get him, just by based off of you spawning in for the first time in the game. He does have Getsuga Tensho and Symphony Descent. They could both be used into a massive combo, and they do lots of damage. So like it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4 Symphony Descent, then into a Getsuga Tensho. Don't mind the damage numbers here; they're irrelevant now because they have a brand new stat system. So damage numbers are going to matter right here. And the reason why I recommend him out of like most characters is because he comes with a release version of himself and evolution unique. As you can see, this version of Ichigo, he gets three moves now. He gets three moves that all combo into each other, including a much bigger Getsuga Tensho. The damage does not go up, sadly, with this release, but it is still a very good, starter unit. He costs only like 35 Marines to even get evolved. So evolving Ichigo is like super cheap. And then getting his stats good is just a matter of grinding the game. So enough about Ichigo. Let's go into the next character I would recommend. And that would definitely be Law. Law is definitely one of those really, really dope units who just is good by himself. He doesn't have an evolution yet, but I bet you when they do give him an evolution, he'll be better than he already is. This dude is your multi-hit AoE unit. He hits everyone around him using the zone, which is Room, and he uses Room Storm, and he'll just start slashing everyone inside the room. The scaling on this move set is incredibly good, and he also has Wind Blade, which does just a massive amount of damage. So that's like massive, massive damage. Good AoE skills, solid unit. Not much to say after that. He doesn't have an evolution, sadly, but it's okay. We're going to rock with it. Now, one of the other characters I will recommend, number 3, we'll talk about is Sanji. Time skip Sanji. They don't have a pre-time skip Sanji. I don't know why they just didn't put that one here and give him Diable Jambe, but it is what it is. Time skip Sanji. He does have Diable Jambe, table kick. He has a Diable Jambe evolution. Now we'll talk about that right now. So he is an epic. Of course, he is going to be super easy to get, not hard to get at all. Table kick. He's got flinched strike. They all do really, really good damage. And he also has a evolution, super cheap evolution as well, just like Ichigo's, where all you do is evolve this guy. All of a sudden, you got Diable Jambe. He gets a few more moves, and he becomes a force to be reckoned with. He does really good damage, and he's incredibly fast with low cooldowns. He's just really, really good for the number 3 spot. I think that any like a new player can really get their hands on that guy, evolve him in no time, and then call it a day. Now we're going to talk about another one, which is going to be none. I would never recommend a common to anybody, just because they only have like one move half the time, sometimes two, sometimes three, but they're really bad moves. So we're just gonna rock with it and keep with the epics. Number 4, Gon. Now Gon doesn't have that many moves. He only has two moves right now, and he is like a little weaker than his counterpart, which is the other Gon. There's another Gon that you could get. He's a unique Gon, Ant Art Gon. But this one's like, I would put both Gones in the spot because both Gones are incredibly solid. Pretty much have the same kit. Pretty much do around the same damage. The only difference is the Ant Art Gon, I believe, has one more move than this Gon. So I mean, that's kind of cool. All right. Uh, would I recommend Naruto? I do not know because Naruto is incredibly cool. He is good for fighting bosses, and he's got some decent damage. I wouldn't say he's bad, so I guess I could say number 5 on Naruto. He's got some really good damage. He's super good at single target. So if you're fighting like a boss, he'll throw like Shadow Barrage. You got Rasengan, Vermin Claw. He's not really good against groups, but if you match him with some characters that are in groups, then he could really, shine against bosses. All right, we're going to talk about uniques now. Austa. Austa is amazing. Incredible freaking tanky character, ridiculously good, just incredibly solid. There's just nothing to say. He's got really good moves. He's got amazing rushdown. He's got a lot of good multi-hit moves. I'm not going to lie to you. He's just incredibly solid. I used him. My friends are using him right now. For a starter player, he is just super solid and his stats are amazing. I would not recommend Jinbei, not at all. He's not going to be number 7. But I will recommend Tanjiro. Now Tanjiro is actually one of the characters that can evolve if you do not know. So I don't think they show his evolution here. He doesn't really show it. Oh, yes, it is. So he does have Himikami Kagura, which is Sun form. That's number 7. Incredibly fast, incredibly damaging, super cheap evolution. And he's so cheap for a character that literally gets almost the same stats as someone like Sukuna and freaking like he almost has the same stats as these guys, which is incredible. He only has 3 moves, but if you get something like Godspeed on him, he just does amazing work. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about another character, which is I can't recommend Toji because Todoroki. I cannot recommend him because I don't have him. I've never seen him. I've never seen his gameplay. I don't know if he's good, so I cannot recommend him. Let's go on to the next one. All right, so number 8. Number 8, we're going to use as the honorable mention spot while I go down to my last characters that I would totally use off start. Number 8 would definitely be um, the honorable mention slot. No, actually, should we do an honorable mention or 8? I think we're going to do 8, where 8 will be a character, so we'll do honorable mentions now. So, honorable mentions would be any characters that actually drop from the story mode, such as especially the Bleach Soul Society characters, which means Kenpachi, Byakuya, Renji, Miori, freaking, and Jumbo. Like those characters, if you could get those guys, then amazing. They're not here, obviously. They're in the thing, but they are a 1% drop chance on each of their stages, or you could do the infinite mode to cheese, but that's totally up to you. Uh, well, yeah, so those are the honorable mentions. Let's get down to number 8. Number 8, Death the Kid or Life the Kid. Now, the reason why I'm recommending these mythics in general is because they're on the standard banner, they're easy to get, and they don't have evolutions. Now, Death the Kid does not have an evolution, nor does he need an evolution, because he's just that good. He's got an incredible kit, he does not require an evolution, he has incredibly high stats, and he just does so much damage. He's just absolutely insane. Number 9, Toji. Toji is the exact same thing. One of those standalone characters that just do a lot of damage, a lot of work, and he's also getting a buff soon. So that's actually broken. I don't know why they decided to give him a buff, but Toji's getting a buff really soon, and I think that makes him very, very worth having on the number 9 spot. And then obviously, even if you're not a new player and you're aiming for a mythic, Itadori is definitely the one because one, he does evolve into Sukuna, the best character in the game, but he also, uh, he also by himself he has like 3 freaking iframe skills and then 1 instant cast skill. So iframes are incredibly good whenever fighting against bosses. Very, very solid character. Turns into the best character in the game. Yeah, that should be it. Well, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. Supporting the videos actually helps a lot. Take it easy and bye bye.